Hello everyone, my name is Xiaotong Chen. The topic of our group presentation is to analyze ethical dilemmas that ExxonMobil group leaders face in the real world, discuss the leadership style of the leader, analyze how he deals with this dilemma and its impact on the organization, and finally provide suggestions on how to improve the standard of leadership and management. We will divide this content into 5 parts, and I, Tongtong Geng, Bo Qizhen, Dan Jiechen, and Yibing Zeng will give presentation respectively. Now I will introduce the introduction and the background. ExxonMobil Corporation is the world's largest non-government oil and gas producer, founded in 1882, headquartered in Irving, Texas, USA. ExxonMobil, through its affiliate companies, has more than 18,000 employees around the world, and is committed to developing and applying industry-leading technologies and pursue perfect operation management, making it a global leader in the industry. Over the past decade, ExxonMobil's total asset value has continued to increase. It has the highest market capitalization among global oil and gas producers. As of March 8, 2023, the US-based company had a market capitalization of $454.36 billion. Its main competitors are from Chevron and Royal Dutch Shell. Exxon has long attached importance to the development of technology, so it has maintained a significant leader position in technology. Exxon is committed to helping meet people's demands for cheap energy through natural gas while advancing climate solutions. The CEO of ExxonMobil is Darren Woods. Woods joined ExxonMobil in 1992 and was elected president and a member of ExxonMobil Corporation's board of directors in 2016. He is an experienced and successful leader. Before becoming CEO, he held positions in plant optimization and operations. He managed retail operations in Scotland and Northern England, and also was an investor relations manager in Dallas. Woods is committed to improving the quality of life and creating solutions to meet the changing needs for society. At the meeting, he publicly supported the Paris Climate Agreement, which requires countries to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Only by substantially reducing global greenhouse gas emissions can we reduce the ecological risks brought by climate change to the Earth and the survival crisis brought to the human beings. After meeting ExxonMobil's 2020 emission reduction targets, Darren Woods announced plans to achieve greater reductions in emissions by 2025 than originally envisaged. Harnessing these emerging technologies and market opportunities can significantly reduce CO2 emissions, thereby achieving the Paris Agreement ambitious goals. Next, Tongtong Geng will analyze the ethical dilemma.
Hello everyone, my name is Tongtong Geng. Next, I will introduce the ethical dilemma. Ghana Oil is expected to produce 800,000 barrels of oil per day by 2025, 100,000 barrels more than the entire oil and gas productions of the premium basins in the southwestern United States in that year, which could create significant benefits. With its operations providing Ghana with important economic development and job creation. But ExxonMobil bombs its excess gas. In the first 15 months of the productions, the combustions caused nearly 770,000 metric tons of the greenhouse gas emissions, about driving 167,000 cars a year. Ghana is vulnerable to climate change. Its capital is below sea level and fishing is key to many people's livelihoods. So the ethical dilemmas facing Darren Woods is whether to continue drilling for oil in Ghana. ExxonMobil Darren Woods had decided to continue drilling for Ghana's oil after all. Darren Woods says Ghana as a key driver of the ExxonMobil's plan to meet the world's energy needs and an integral part of the company's long-term growth plan. But in the face of significant environmental risks in Guyana, ExxonMobil has also taken steps to counter negative publicity, such as complying with all applicable laws in Guyana and following a strict process to obtain environmental authorizations for its project there. And Darren Woods expressed support for the Paris Agreement and called for a carbon tax. ExxonMobil has also scaled back oil production of Guyana to reduce harmful and much criticized flaring. In Guyana, ExxonMobil is using new technologies, such as full-wave seismic inversion to help the company quickly discover fields in Guyana, reduce development times, make resource development and production more efficient, and reduce Guyana's environmental impact. Continuing to deal with still pose risks of the pollution and climate change and will be questioned by the environmentalists and others. ExxonMobil reputations may have been damaged by climate lawsuits brought by local citizens over its leadership of oil exploration and the production of the coast of the South American country, creating legal challenges for the company. But Guyana's account for a third of the world's crude oil discoveries, and the high quality and the value of the Guyana's oil, the business is highly profitable. Even during lower oil prices, it becomes a key source of revenues for ExxonMobil as production grows. Next, Bu Qizhen will introduce the leadership styles.
So hello everyone, I'm the speaker and the group leader position. Now let's move to the part 3, leadership style and decision-making approaches. To identify the leadership style, situational analysis will be utilized and be conducted. Situational philosophy putting lots of ways of subordinates developing position is a flexible and adapting style of leadership. For the scenario of ExxonMobil, to identify the development of followers and figure out the leadership style is the premier mission for Darren Woods. It's the most important thing for the leader. And for subordinates development position, ExxonMobil is located at D3, as we can see from the figure. To be more illustrative, they are D1, D2, D3, and D4. Located at D3, which means the employees have moderate and high competence in this situation. And they are variable commitment, meaning that the followers have huge ability, for example, professional knowledge and expert skills in this industry, in this business. And variable commitment, which means the motivation of the employees is frequently changed. For example, in Guyana case, the followers, they want to earn money, they want to earn profit in this country. However, they do not want to do harm a lot for this country. They do not want to do over a lot in this country. For the leadership style, as demonstrating on the table, there are 4 quadrants: directing, coaching, sporting, and delegating. In this situation, adopting sportive one is an excellent choice for Darren, for the leader. This is because matching is the most important creed in this serious system. For example, the follower, the subordinate is located in the D3 area. The leader Darren will choose the sportive approach to counter to tackle the following this level in this position, which means the leader will have low directive and high sportive behavior. To be more specific, the leader will get lots of input from the employees, and he will try to create the most comfortable environment for the employees to make them willing to try something new and get some risk things in this situation. And for the decision-making approach, ethical theories offers philosophy to guide and help making decisions. They involve two main areas, conduct and character. For the series about conduct, teleological series will be utilized in this section. It relies on the consequence of decision with three different approaches: ethical egoism, utilitarianism, altruism. In Guyana case, ExxonMobil did not give up exploring resources in Guyana. However, they spent no effort to protect the local environment and support the local economy, which means they want to keep balance in this country. They want to find a break-even point in this country. Based on this conduct, decision-making approach, the dialogue of the leader is utilitarian. This approach remarkably means to create a critical good for the great number of the people and try to do least amount of harm to all the party or the person that involved in this situation. This I want to share with you, and I will give my hand to my friend. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Danjie Chen, and I will be talking about situational series, part goal series, and behavior series in comparison. Each leadership series can reflect the leader's different leadership characteristics and focus on different contexts. From the analysis in the third part, we can know that situational series is a leadership style that focuses on employees' participations and teamwork. Similar to situational series, part goal series also pays great attention to employees' behavioral participations and developments. The differences from situational series is that in the parts goal series, when the company has challenges or ambiguous tasks, the part goal series will no longer stress the use of the supportive leadership behaviors and will choose directive leadership behavior. This is also the same situations as Isnoble's current dilemma. In the face of all the uncertainties and pressures, Isnoble's leader chose a decisive and directive institutional leadership, following the company to continue instructions of the oil project. In addition, compared with situational series, behavioral series of leadership is a management philosophy that evaluates leaders by observing their behaviors in the workplace, and it believes that the success of leaders depends on their behavior. As the CEO of ExxonMobil, Darren starts his career as a small employee of ExxonMobil and then serves as a investor relations management, vice president, and then CEO. Darren's quick and small judge applications is inseparable from his own unique judgments and decisive decisions. His leadership style is very directive and often premised on advanced purpose. In contrast, the analysis of situational series, Darwin's leadership style is a supportive leadership style, which is very different. In addition, as explained in the second part, for the sustainable development of the company, Darwin decided to let his companies continue to exploit Guyana's oils in the face of moral dilemmas. In the behavioral series of leadership, the leadership styles belong to the task-oriented leaders. The task behavior is that even though estimable will bear many risks and pressures from legal, environmental, and mobile aspects in Guyana projects. For the final development goals of the company, Darren proposed ways to avoid and through the dilemma from many aspects, decided to let estimable continue to mine. This also reflects Darren's various instructive and purposeful leadership styles in the world. Next, Yibing Zheng will introduce the differences in the skills series and the ends of conclusions and recommendations.
Hello everyone, my name is Yibing Zheng. For skill approach, according to CAS, it takes a leader-centered approach and assists in identifying certain skill sets that make leader more effective, allowing you to promote the proper leader or become the better leader yourself. It includes 3 basic skills: technical, human, and conceptual. Conceptual skill and human skill are suitable for solving dilemma. Conceptual skill help leader create a solution to problem and measure their ability to handle new ideas. Human skill is interpersonal skill that help leader manage their team. According to second part of analysis, faced with the negative press of risk of environmental pollution, the company has taken the initiative to reduce the pollution by respecting the local custom and rules, doing their best to protect the living condition of the local people, and also striving to the better cooperation. Conceptual skill is necessary to ensure the team members are able to achieve the objective of organization. At the same time, good human skills is necessary to ensure that the new employee in the team receive the necessary support. Unlike situational theory, this theory focuses on the what skill leader use in difficult situation or to form balanced teams to complete the project and improve the teamwork. In this part, I will tell you something about conclusion and recommendation. As for conclusion, in the first part of presentation, we analyze the fact that ExxonMobil is the largest oil and gas producer and an industry leader in many aspects of energy and petrochemical sectors. Its CEO, Darren Woods, is an experienced leader. In the second part, we analyze the ethical dilemma faced by Darren Woods, which is whether continue extracting oil in Guyana, which is extremely vulnerable to the environmental change. He chose to continue the project in order to increase the company's income and took some positive steps to reduce the environmental pollution. In the third and fourth section, four theory including situational theory, behavioral theory, path goal theory, and skills theory are used to analyze the leadership style of the leader and how they deal with such dilemma and the impact of the organization. In terms of recommendation, first, to set a good example of the leader, it is important to take responsibility for your own tasks and for the team. Clear priority and division of the labor makes it easier for everyone to recognize and assume their responsibility. Second, praise employees who are conscientious about their work. A key characteristic of a good leader is to take an active interest in their work of his colleague, motivate the team, and make them feel that you appreciate what they are doing. Third, continually improve your skilled. Good leadership is also demonstrated by always being on the lookout for new opportunity to learn and improve your ability. For example, effective communication is essential. An individual who repeatedly refuse to debate or discuss will find it difficult to obtain long-term support. In the workplace, ask and encourage open inquiries rather than closed ones. Fourth, planning for the future. A good leader can provide clear plans for the short-term and long-term future. You need to acquire a long perspective in order to look beyond the current deadline obligation. A bold perspective might also help you to foresee issue before it occurred. Finally, this is the reference list. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.